What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network, and today we're going to be talking about DeVante Parker. Now, for those of you guys who are obvious Dolphin fans, you know that DeVante Parker was drafted by the Miami Dolphins from the Louisville Cardinals and is going into his third year as a member of the Miami Dolphins and has yet to really impress. I mean, he's had moments here and there where he has shined, but he hasn't had moments where he shined brightly. Therefore, it has just been really us been waiting to see what happens with DeVante Parker and to see how quickly DeVante Parker can develop into something that we all want him and hope him to be. Now, we've been hearing a lot of things at a training camp about how DeVante Parker's motor is running, at least during training camp, like they've never seen it before. And I wanted to, I guess, kind of go into a couple things here. So, the first thing that I want to go into is DeVante Parker's motor. Now, we've been hearing a lot of things about motors and people who love football, especially when it comes to Jordan Phillips, the defensive tackle for the Miami Dolphins. And I'm hoping that his motor has improved, DeVante Parker's motor. I hope it's improved because we need him to be treating practice like a game. We need him to be the guy that can make a difference for the Miami Dolphins. We need guys who will make differences for the Miami Dolphins. We don't need guys who are going to be lazy. And DeVante Parker is a big piece, as much as people would not like to think about it. He is a big piece of this ever-growing wide receiver group for the Dolphins. As much as people would like to say, well, they got Jarvis, they got Kenny Still as well. He is a huge piece of the Dolphins wide receiver core, and for him to be successful, if you add the amount of touchdowns he gets can get, along with Kenny Still's probability of getting a multitude of multiple touchdowns, and then adding in Jarvis's ability to play in the slot, and play in the outside, there's just not really a lot of things that you can do that can make it seem as if that we can't be stopped. Now, I do believe that he needs to, as I said, get his motor running, because it seems as if time is running out and we need him to perform at a higher level than he has been performing at. The number two thing I think is we need to figure out what's been wrong. I feel like the media, once they start to ask questions and DeVante Parker has to go into media things, we need to find out directly from him what's been up. Why hasn't he been playing as hard in the games as he does in practice, or as hard as he is in practice as he does in the games? We need to figure out what was wrong with DeVante Parker and why was he not the guy that we drafted out of Louisville and looked at him like this guy is going to be the next Hall of Fame wide receiver. I mean, you take a look at the guy we drafted last year, Laremy Tunsil. You just kind of looked at him as soon as he entered practice and as soon as he played in the games, and you saw that he did not give up on a play, and he had Hall of Fame quality and Hall of Fame potential. And you're seeing that this year with good old Charles Harris. It looks as if he is a guy who's going to make a big difference. He's already reaching out to people, trying to improve his game. He is trying to be he loves football, and he's trying to put his name in the history books, which is something that we like. So what is it that these two guys have had that DeVante Parker hasn't had the past couple of years? Why is it that now, coming into I guess you could say a pre-contract year, he's going into his third year, why is it that he's not performing to the ability that the Miami Dolphins would like him to perform at? So once we figure that out, I think that would be great. And last but not least, just we need to know that he is going to bring that and put it into the real games. We haven't seen him. We've seen him either play really good in games and he's bad in practice, or he's been really good in practice and he hasn't been good in the games. We need him to be consistent. We need him to constantly show that he will be able to get us points and get us points fast. He's had those flashes here and there, but we don't need flashes here and there. We need him to continue to be DeVante Parker. We need him to be the guy that we drafted out of Louisville, not the shell of a man that he's been in terms of the football field and the practice field that we've had the past couple of years. So Hope you guys excuse me there. I hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I am a little sick today as I was last night. I hope you guys did enjoy the Dolphins roster reveal. I think that it was pretty good. I decided to like add some music. If you guys are Logic fans, you know the first song, and most of you guys should know the second song. It was All I Do, instrumental, and then the instrumental to Super Mario World, excuse me, off of Bobby Tarantino. All I Do off of Young Sinatra. But yeah, let me know if you guys thought it was nice. There should be music in the background of this one too. Let me know if you guys thought it was nice seeing the little like popped up, seeing like follow me on Twitter or subscribe, shit like that. Just, you know, wanting to get input. I'm trying to put a little more time into my videos. I'd rather have quality over quantity. I've realized now that although I was producing a mass of videos at certain times, they weren't at the quality that they should be. I've been very heavily working on editing, and I've been really working on how I can make certain things in Photoshop. So for thumbnails and things like that. So yeah, I'm learning that I need to bring up my quality more than I needed to bring the quality or quantity up, because I can mass produce a bunch of videos talking about random shit. But if they're not good, if I don't enjoy them, I don't understand why you guys would. So yeah, hope you guys very much enjoy. Make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to find out when I post videos or if I do any polls. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace.